It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
What's up, champs? We are here with the dev team. We're playing MyRISE, and let's talk about it.
Got a new story, MyRISE Mutiny.
Mutiny, I saw that.
What does it mean? What is it about? I bet you'll find out when you start playing the game. You have 2 player characters this year, men's division and women's division in one playthrough. A lot of things. I think you've already made a choice.
I've made a few choices.
Choices. What choices have you made?
So far I'm a female superstar.
Okay.
And then I picked, I want to be on the SmackDown brand. I mean, it's the superior brand, so.
Well, maybe, because I hear the draft is coming up.
Oh, wait, I don't want to get drafted though. It's not my choice, right?
Well, it's not your, I don't, you'll find out soon enough. Is it your choice? Is it not your choice? I mean, I might know, but.
Oh, no. All right, so we have the social feed is back. We got DMs. We're getting down in the DMs as well. Oh, okay. Social media feed is here.
One thing we always like to do, it's obviously not a prerequisite to play previous years, but if you have played previous years MyRISEs, we believe you'll enjoy some of the callbacks that we've done.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah, little Easter eggs here and there. Various sized Easter eggs. I would call that a small Easter egg. Various sized Easter eggs in this playthrough, depending on kind of what you do.
All right. So what do I do? I'm in the hub menu right now.
Yep. And you'll see a lot of things that are very similar. The new thing that I'll point out, live records. That's new this year, and that'll open up to you very shortly. Live events is a new thing in MyRISE this year. Throughout your story, you'll be able to participate in exactly that, WWE live events. So in addition to playing through the main story, you can partake in kind of randomized matches for additional rewards, challenges, and just generally up your superstar stats throughout the game. So that's new as opposed to optional storylines this year.
Oh, we got Bailey backstage. Hello, Bailey. Anybody else back here? Nick Aldis and Bailey. All right, we got to talk to Bailey first. Right into the draft.
I think she's jealous. She's doesn't think she's going to be the number one pick.
Oh my God, no! I was tired. Oh yes. Oh yes. No way you back this out. Get the fuck off of me. What you thinking about right?
We have decisions to make. Are you okay? I'm gonna do it. Are you alright?
Come on, Bailey.
Oh yes. I sure do. Oh yes. We don't take L's. Come on.
Very cool. All right, Nick Aldis, what's going on? Are you trading me?
He might just like you around.
My lips. I say that I doubt tonight is your
Working on it. Just a little something. Just a little something. Oh my God. Come on, you think I saw that? You think this is gonna work?
So we got a lot of voices. MyRISE.
Yeah, and Nick is obviously new for this year. That was really exciting to get him in, and he did a great job. Bailey we've seen before. She always does a really good job. But yeah, we always try to bring a lot of good superstar voices, a lot of really good original talent for the original characters. Yeah, it's always fun to record with superstars. And some of them we get in the studio, some of them are just recording backstage, like at TV. But they're always really amped to bring like their talent to the game. It's neat to see them, kind of go all in. Oh, another thing that's new this year that we haven't seen because you've been backstage at SmackDown, so you're already in your ring gear. But casual attire is new this year. You can set your own casual attire. So when you're in cutscenes or you're in the hub, when you're not in your ring gear, instead of being in game defined casual attire, you can define what that looks like.
So 2 attires, in ring and casual attire. New WWE2K25 MyRISE.
Yep. Awesome. Some of our superstars have casual attire as well that we were able to put a little bit more juice into. That sometimes we get people in casual attire that just cast parts that are in the game. Players will be like, oh, that's that cast part, that's that cast part. For some of the superstars we had, our character team actually modeled like bespoke outfits for them. Becky Lynch is someone who falls into that category. We did that for Jade Cargill. For superstars, Seth Rollins has a cool casual attire that's unique to MyRISE.
You had to do Seth. Got to do him justice. Right?
Yeah.
Trading blows. It's X, right?
We always say.
I messed up my trading blows.
I believe in you.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Should I go for the gold? Yeah.
You have more gumption than I do.
Usually I don't.
I usually just go for the green.
It looked big enough. I thought I could try.
You did highlight.
No. Ooh. Okay. I thought you got the first. Ayo. All right. So let's see.
What's up, Brandon?
What up, man? How you doing?
I appreciate your MyRISE play.
Of course.
Get up. I like my recoveries quick. Let's get you up.
You guys hopefully have different videos.
Yeah. Oh, good. You tell me the story is like pretty focused.
Love it. Just fly off.
Oh, top rope, middle rope.
Big move. Boom. Dropping the knees.
Without spoiling,
So I mean, we just start off like we're right on SmackDown. Like we're not in development. We're not in indies. We're not. It's like we are right in it.
Well, if you choose that, right? So if you would have chosen like that you're coming from MMA, you would have had a different start. If you would have chosen, obviously, if you would have chosen that you're coming from Raw, you would have been on Raw first.
Oh.
If you would have chosen that you were from a rival promotion.
Oh, no.
So that, I've distracted you.
But no, that is actually good to know. So, wherever you choose to be, that's where you start. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you start. So the fact that you chose that you started on SmackDown, that's why we're
I
starting.
know, that's why I was like, I'm not in like NXT, I'm not doing development. I'm like, boom.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
there's
what
not,
I take.
to be fair, there's not a developmental, so there's not one where you start on NXT, but you could start on SmackDown, you can start on Raw. If you start on MMA, your first match is actually, spoiler alert, like you do like a little training match in the Performance Center against someone who used to be in MMA, so you get a choice of fighting against Shinsuke, who did do a little bit of that, Shayna or Sonya, before you. So this is the, since you haven't set your casual attire, this is the default casual attire. But if you go in and then set what and define it, then you would be showing up, in whatever you defined in this particular moment. But yeah, similarly to when you pick. Coming up, there'll be a choice of what your superstar personality to be. And based on what you pick as your personality, that'll also give you different storylines. So there's more replayability in the mode this year.
Gotcha.
Unlike last year's, we've had choices before that'll send you down one path or another path. But a lot of times with like the main path storylines and the optional storylines, you can play all of the optionals in one playthrough. That's actively not the case this year. It's a shorter experience in one playthrough, designed to make you want to go back and play it through a second time, making different choices, including some choices that aren't even available to you in the first playthrough. There's a later part in the story where you actually get the choice to play as an ally, a WWE superstar, and there are certain allies that aren't available to you until you've played through the story on the first time. So our big goal this year was replayability, leveraging choices, and making those choices play out in much larger ways than in the past.
So, last question.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to put like a time on it, but like how long your first playthrough of MyRISE would you say would take somebody to do?
Oh shoot! I'm gonna phone in a friend.
Phone in a friend.
Sean, how long do you say one playthrough is?
It depends.
I know
I'll
it's-
give you a great answer. We have live event matches. which
That's
are
true, with the
side
live
quest,
events.
optional matches where you can unlock a bunch of really cool stuff. So it depends if you only play the main path story and skip all those, or if you spend time playing those. I would say main path only is more like in the 6 to 8 range.
I would say 6, yeah.
But if you're playing live events and stuff, we're talking like 12 hours. Estimated. All rough estimates, don't quote.
And when you replay, you can replay in the same save slot, or you can start another one. So depending on whether you want to take your same characters through again or do it with a new one. So very cool. But I'm excited to see what you think of it because it's a little different.
I gotta get back into it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of
Appreciate
course.
you.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I met the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my...
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania, and I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself. because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring.
After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare. Oh, man.
The offense catching up with her now.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up.
And now she's being overwhelmed by this attack.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Hard side kick.
Vicious combination of strikes. Buffet strikes. Boom.
The cover. She's going for it.
She's still as determined as ever.
Kick to the back.
Good night. Good grief. She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown,
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
Discus punch. She retaliates.
and just a multitude of strikes.
Wow! Every strike more devastating than the last.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Just teaming off with that fight for everything. Those are hockey fights just broke out. Who will break first? That is the question.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. And getting the cover here.
And she kicks out at two.
That was a long 2 count there.
And Starla is channeling the energy of this crowd.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
And they're going shot for shot, multiple blow. Man, what timing on that counter. Big shots being fired right now.
Neither competitor letting up. Slugging away with everything they've got. Good. Quick grief.
Ow. Foot, knee, back. She has taken the momentum.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
Starla looks out of it.
Makes a cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own
of this. And this time, they're not getting away. The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice. And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback.
The prodigy is here. And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
From Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Roxanne is completely...
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone back.
And forth we go. Ooh. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Uh-oh, arms are trapped, no way to protect themselves.
Stop, jeez. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Lifted and completely hopeless here.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
There's a combo of strikes.
Right to the face. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. His shoulder takes a pounding there. Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
And Perez is seeking salvation.
And now he's going to the top rope.
From the top. She went airborne and missed. Brutal boot. Oh! Incredible roundhouse kick. Ouch. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh!
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my. Oh, wow.
This could be a victory. Stops the count before it, too.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Lights out. Strength here. Neck breaker.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Kick to the knee. One maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Running clothesline. Chica shoulders her down. Strong kick out there.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a one count by now.
Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash. Boom! Read that one. She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Kick gets caught.
Escape that in a hurry.
Diving splash in the corner.
Double knees. Good night. Roxanne heading up high. Oh, look out. Oh, that's a big mistake. Up into the torture rack. Oh, feast your eyes.
That could be covers for Roxanne.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly, Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene. Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down, too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed, too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO done this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight, at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.